Hello, everyone, and welcome back to a brand new episode of Now That's Sweet. I'm your host, Michelle, and today we're going to be going into a very interesting topic, NetSuite Integrations. We all know that NetSuite is the first step towards seamless business operation, but you may not have everything with the standard NetSuite solution. Thankfully, Oracle NetSuite has made it very flexible, so any kind of business applications can be integrated seamlessly to run along with NetSuite ERP. Today we have here Bhavik, our application development manager, who's going to walk us through the key things to consider when doing a NetSuite integration. We'll learn from him how our project can be met with success through a synchronized IT ecosystem, which is something your business can rely on. So, hi Bhavik, how are you today?
Doing great. It's been a busy day, busy week because we were in Suite World, NetSuite conference. Got to learn more and more new things. So now trying to share with the team. So it's been busy.
It's been a very busy 2 weeks for you.
Yes.
Thank you so much for taking the time to explain some stuff to us. Yeah. Are you ready to dig in?
Sure, let's go.
All right, let's jump right into the first question. Before we get started with the details about NetSuite integrations, can you just walk us through NetSuite integration as a whole?
Sure. So everybody knows that NetSuite is a highly customizable software product, right? So it has a strong infrastructure at the end, which can be integrated with any other system. Mm-hmm. But before business make a decision to integrate with any other system, they need to understand if they can use NetSuite standard module or no. Mm-hmm. Because NetSuite has everything out of the box. But if it's extreme needs to just integrate with any other system, then don't worry, right? Because NetSuite has a strong APIs, token-based authentication, and OAuth 2.0 authentication, which works with any other system. Because nowadays, the new platform that people are developing, they have this authentication method by default, right? Okay. So don't worry because NetSuite has open APIs. So even if business has their own development team in-house, if they don't know NetSuite as well, they can integrate NetSuite. Because the people as a developer, they don't need to understand NetSuite scripting to integrate with NetSuite. Okay. The own in-house development team can integrate as well.
So what you're saying is it's not as difficult as everyone thinks it is.
Right? Yes, exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
So anyone like in-house developers can easily be walked through the process.
Yes, and it is open for everyone, as I said. Right? You can easily Google as well, and if you have NetSuite access, it is very helpful to just try to search NetSuite development, NetSuite RESTlets, the integrations methods, and it is available for everyone.
Like helps and guides are easily available. All right, that certainly puts a lot of us at ease. Yeah. So on to my next question. Could you highlight a few ways we can perform NetSuite integrations?
Sure, yeah. So there are a couple of ways. As I said, first one is the APIs. Straight APIs, NetSuite APIs there, and then let's say other system APIs, which we can do easily as an integration. That's the first route I prefer. Second one, there are a couple of middleware platforms nowadays available in the market, which comes with the recurring cost, like subscription cost, but it is available in the market. I can say Dalbumi is there, Celigo is there, Jitterbit is there. So there are a couple of them. There are always pros and cons for each and every one. But in these two methods, the main thing is again the connection. If business has a budget to just put their money into this reoccurring cost, then why not? They are come out of the box. Celigo is there, Dalbumi is there. We can talk about more and more with these methods, but they have pros and cons.
So it more so depends on their requirements and their budget.
Correct.
Those are the two things to focus on. All right, simple enough. So what should developers predominantly consider in a NetSuite integration project, and what should they avoid so that they don't face any challenges?
Right. So if you are a NetSuite certified developer, if you are using NetSuite, and as a consultant or as a NetSuite consultant, what I can recommend is NetSuite has their best practices,
Okay.
Which they have outlined in their help and guides, which we need to follow. There are a couple of straight points that we can just take and see if we can use suitelates, we can use red slates. There are a couple of one that also done with the other kind of scripts, but that are not recommendable.
Okay.
As a NetSuite consultant, what we recommend is you try to use as much as RESTlets, as much as suitelates to integrate with other system. If you are a third-party developer, if you are just not a NetSuite developer, then easily just try to look out for the NetSuite guides, NetSuite helps.
Okay.
There are get and post requests is out in the helpline. Help guide that you can just easily check and try to read out. They have pretty much make available for everyone, which is very easy to understand for any developer.
So the guides talk you through what to do in what scenario.
Correct. There are best practices outlined, which we need to follow. And even if we don't follow it, it will work, but it will break at some point.
Okay.
So we do not recommend to just use any certain method. Try to make a use of RESTlets, suitelates to integrate with the system.
See what works best for your system.
Correct. Yes,
All right.
exactly. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much today, Bhavik, for making it so easy to understand NetSuite integrations. I, for one, am very intimidated when I try to read about it because I'm not a developer. But talking to you, it made me feel very comfortable if I had a system and if I had to manage it.
Right.
I could just, make use of the guides you said or
Correct.
the consultants that are available to you.
Right. No, thanks for having me. It was a pleasure talking to you.
All right. See you in the next episode of Now That's Sweet. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment below for what topics you would like us to cover next. See you next time.